must fight Alexander Usyk. And at some point, you know, it's like...
You get tired of it.
Yeah, he does. He has got tired of it. But he's more than happy to fight Usyk.
So it's not a thing where he's going to just drop the belts because he's so fed up with it?
Maybe, but I think...
Wait, maybe?
Maybe, but I think his preference is to keep the belts.
No, he can't do that.
No, but he's like, he keeps on fighting a dream to be undisputed, and we...
Keep fighting for the dream.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, it's... look, I'm confident we can come to a deal with Usyk and make it, but now, when it's ordered on splits, people can mess around, people can go at purse bids. Like, it's not, we don't want to do that. We want to make a fight on a fair deal, get it done, move forward. But I just feel like his mindset right now is, I'm not just going to, you know, the Pulev fight was difficult because the IBF's a different kind of split, and he went ahead and done that because we all thought the next fight would be Fury. Now he's ordered to fight this guy on another split, and it's like, fuck, like, you know. So, but he wants to defend his belts with honour.
Regardless of who it is.
He does, but there will come a point where he goes, oh, do you know what? Fuck this. Like,
how close are we to that?
No, I think we'll be all right. I think we'll be all right, but let's...
Those are the words of Eddie Hearn as he reveals a possibility of Anthony Joshua may get to a point where he's saying, hey, I may drop all the belts, bump the belts, right? And I listened to this video. It's a very short video, 3 minutes, not even. And he just showed you the history of, you know, how Joshua, you know, was going to fight Pulev in 17. He ended up fighting Takam, then Povetkin in 18. And then a voluntary in 19, he lost to Ruiz, then fought Ruiz, got him back. Now, you know, the Fury thing fell through. Now he has to fight Alexander Usyk on the WBO side because he's the WBO champion as well. And he's saying that, hey, you know, these things are, it's frustrating and tiresome or this, that, and the other. But, you know, shout out to, I think that's Marcos Villegas, right? He was like, well, keep living the dream. He was like, well, he keeps chasing this dream for undisputed, you know. And I think at this point, that's why I don't really like for promoters to talk too much about or say too much on what a fighter would think, because Joshua might not said this at all. You know, he might not even have this to say. Eddie Hearn said that, hey, he might get to the point, or he may get to the point, or like he's already tired of it. Well, let him say it, you know, because it's like that's a part of being the champion. It's not like the way he's trying to explain it is though the things that Anthony Joshua's done that make him who Anthony Joshua is, he's tired of doing those things. He's tired of defending those belts. He's tired of doing what everybody else hasn't done. But he's not everyone else. That's why he's the unified heavyweight champion of the world. That's what mandatories are. You have fighters that fight for the mandatory spot to fight the king of the division, the champion of the division. That's how it works. Then you have a choice to use a voluntary. You know, it's not all about a big, huge money fight. Tyson Fury was the guy that made himself who he is by beating Wilder. Now he's back in the same spot. Okay, this is where we're at. But at no point should you get tired of being who you are and what your job obligations are, or your job duties are as that particular person. If that's the case, who are you really? Is Anthony Joshua bigger than the belts, or the belts bigger than him? That's the question you ask yourself. Right? He's the two-time unified champion. That means he fought like hell to get all those belts back. So it's continue like normal, right? Continue the process like every continued working day. So with him saying, well, he's probably going to get tired of that, it just shows, I think, with Eddie Hearn counterpunching him, I think he's still bitter about the overall way everything went down with him and Wilder, and he knows that there's no guarantee that Fury just will beat Wilder like that. You know what I mean? So I think it's just a little bitterness that's coming from Eddie Hearn at this point, because you've seen he cleaned it back up. Like, I'm sure we'll get the job done with Usyk. You know what I mean? But you said all this first, so basically you rambled and you vented up until that point. Then I guess you had to clean it up. Now you cleaned it up now, but like you really got messy before you cleaned it up, right? So, I don't know. So you guys tell me, you think Anthony Joshua is actually tired of being a unified champ and doing all these mandatories that other people haven't done? You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.